juicy gist on Chilling with Adey this lovely bright Saturday afternoon. I've got here with me Damokwe. Damokwe is a sister and a friend, and she's got lots to tell us today. I'm sure you've got lots to learn from her today as well. So I'm going to leave it to Damokwe to introduce herself to you today. Hello, Damokwe.
Hello. Thank you for having me on your.
Oh, thank you for coming, darling. Yeah. So, so can you tell us more about yourself?
Yes. So my name is Damokwe. She's Auntie Adey is my lovely sister. I'm a founder of Destiny's Nails.
And she does really great nails, although I have not patronized her yet, but I am still going to patronize her.
We'll talk about that.
We will collab. Okay. Just as I was saying earlier, Damokwe is going to be talking about some stuff with us today. She also has some challenges that she's been able to overcome, and I'd like to ask her, what is that one great challenge that you have, faced virtually most of your life, and then you've been able to overcome it? What's that one thing? I
think just having that I can't mindset. I'm pretty sure that we've all had that. Well, we've all been there. Putting yourself down already before you even start something, saying you can't do a certain thing. So that's something that is quite has been quite a challenge for me for a few years now. Just putting myself too low.
Okay. So what one I can't have you tried and think to yourself that you can't?
So I started uni. Before I even started, in my head I was like, I'm not gonna go to uni. But thank God I did go to uni, and I finished successfully.
Oh, well done.
So yay. But on that, it's just the whole journey for me at uni has been very, very difficult. So I started already, before I even started uni, I had that I can't mindset. Whilst at uni, there were quite a lot of challenges. Some of the challenges at uni were, without going into much details, it was more of finance issues, which obviously that made even my mindset even worse than, just made it really, really worse.
I know.
So having all of that with the even the work as well, the work was quite stressful for me. Simply because I was expelled 3 times at uni. So
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, like it was quite a sad time, but now I'm laughing because it's like you kind of just look through it and you're like, wow, like I did it, and it's just a really good feeling to know that you've been through that challenges,
even though you've still been able to graduate.
Yeah, you've been able to do it. So yeah, having that as well as the work, the uni work itself, that was quite very challenging, and also important one that I believe everyone sort of faces, keeping your mind intact as well. So along all that side is very challenging as well. So I've been able to overcome it, and it's just really, really, really good. And I feel really, really great. So
I'm blessed to hear this, because it's not easy going through what she has gone through and still being able to finish. And what made me appreciate what you've just said is because of that zeal of you going on. You just want to go on, above all odds, to complete what you've started. But what I want to know right now is how did you cope all those times, so that people that have been through that situation would know how you coped and how you were able to live through that process.
So initially it was quite overwhelming for me, to the point that I didn't know what to do. I genuinely did not know what to do, especially when I had my first letter of expel, and I was in the middle of my exam. So I was actually doing an essay,
Oh,
and
so
I was just when I was about to, it was quite hard result to finish that essay, and then I had an email come through saying you were expelled. It's just like, so I remember one time I just said I'm not doing it. I said that's it, I'm not doing it. I can't, literally. And so I slept. So I slept, and then the next day I just said I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to pray, and I did that. So I prayed. Few days, and I also completed the assignments. Bear in mind that I know I had to complete it, even knowing I didn't know how I'm going to pay for how I'm going to pay for the tuition fees.
So was it because of the finances? That's why you were expelled, basically.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
that is so
Yeah.
sad.
Without going into much details, obviously I'm pretty sure you have two different, and you have homeschooled and you have student finance, but I didn't get student finance, which I didn't. Yeah, so I didn't get student finance, guys. So I had to pay for the full loan by myself, and this was the help with. Thank God for the help of my parents and both my parents, my mom and dad. They are so supportive. They've helped me through it. Honestly, without them, without God, that wouldn't be possible.
Oh, thank you,
So,
Mommy and Daddy.
Yeah. So prayers,
Thank you.
guys. Prayers.
Okay. I've been able to learn a lot from Damopa today. You know, especially, going through those tough times, and then she still remembered to pray in between. It's sometimes some people forget about what God can do. I know it's not easy at that time, at that particular point in time, but if you just take a step back and then just say, I know there's a God somewhere who can see me through. This is something I'm going to take away from what she said today. She had to pray. So afterwards, Damope, that you went back into school, what was the process? Going back into school and then finishing at last. Was it a smooth journey? Was finances still the problem, or how did you overcome that?
Alright, so I wish it was a smooth journey, but honestly, guys, it really wasn't a smooth journey. It was a journey that I experienced that shaped me and made me a better person. It's just put that in. But it's no such thing as smooth journey. When I got expelled, I kept studying because I knew that if I didn't study, I was going to be behind, and obviously it's not. I might as well just leave uni at that point. But no, I just carried on, not knowing what was next. Yeah, but I constantly keep having that mindset that if God is for me, that nothing can stand against me. So that really, really kept me going. With the support from my parents, I constantly spoke to them. My sister, she's been literally amazing. So yeah, I spoke to my family members. I think that also encouraged me, saying they also encouraged me. And somehow God just blessed, made a way. So it was really good, because prayers does work. That was
This has been a very, very touching and moving story to tell. I really do appreciate the fact that Damope have come here today to share this with us. If you're going through something similar to what Damope went through, know that you're not alone. Do not hide or keep things to yourself. Share with people, share with family, share with friends, people that you know that they are always there for you, and they've loved you since when you were young. Don't keep things to yourself, and then just persevere. You can do it. You can make it. Just keep believing in yourself. Keep doing what you're doing. Push through to see that you finish through with what you've started, and then pray. Above all, believe in God, your maker. It's been your girl Adey. I'm chilling with Adey, and it was so nice to have you. Thank you so much for coming to share, and see you all next time.
Bye, guys.
Take care. Bye-bye. Bye.